Now students, today we are starting with a bold value. What is bold value? We will discuss one by one. So okay. So first you can write with me. If the doubt, you can ask simultaneously. We'll discuss the doubt as well. So next is reweight value, and bold value, or reweight value, or it is bold value, reweight value or bold value. So what is this reweight value or bold value? It will be list of sharing value and bearing value. So we will discuss what is sharing value, and bearing value. It will be list of sharing value and bearing value. So that is bold value. So ये list होती है sharing value और bearing value. So first point. So मैंने बोल दिया it will be list of the sharing and bearing value. So first we will consider case 1. Let us say case 1. So listen properly. If bold is in single share, if bold is in single share, okay, so PS, this PS is called sharing capacity. So this sharing capacity is given is equal to pi by 4 into d square into Fs. What is this Fs? We will discuss. Okay, what is this Fs? We will discuss. This Fs equal to, yes, later we will discuss what is this Fs. And this PB is equal to what? This is bearing value, bearing capacity or bearing value, bearing capacity. That formula is D is a diameter, T is a thickness of plate into F of B. That is bearing. Fs is permissible shearing stress. F of B is, so I'm writing everything here. So that means your bold value will be list of sharing value and bearing value. So this D is equal to, I'm writing diameter of bolt. Okay, diameter of bolt. Okay, diameter of bolt. Okay, bolt. I'm discussing diameter of bolt. So this Fs is permissible value in shear. Permissible value in shear. And this F of B is permissible value in bearing. Permissible value in bearing. Permissible value in bearing. So Fs we know, Fb we know. Okay, so one by one we will write. So what is this Fs? So what is this? Okay, we will discuss one by one. So basically, you know, okay, so you know the bold value will be list of what? Bearing value and sharing value. So we calculate bearing and sharing. So one by one we will calculate this Fs. Just इसको drag कर लेता हूँ नीचे. So just second. Okay. So जैसे मैं इसको drag करूँगा. So you can say Fs. So Fs की वैल्यू लिख देता हूँ. So it is Fu divided by √3 into 1.25. 1.25. This is the formula when you are dealing with limit state method. Limit state methods. So in our syllabus we are dealing with the limit state only. And if it is working stress method, so we will take 100. Working stress method. For working stress method we are taking 100. And this what is 1.25. So see, 1.25 is a partial factor of safety. So whenever you are using Fu, now you can say whenever you are using Fu, you are using partial factor of safety 1.25. Just remember, whenever you are using Fu, that is ultimate stress, ultimate tensile stress. This is ultimate stress. So at that time, partial factor of safety you are using 1.25. Okay. So next, then we will discuss. Okay, but whenever you are using, let us say this F of S equal to, you will say Fy divided by, this is a very, very important concept. You will not see anywhere. √3 into 1.10. 1.10. Now, officer, you can see if we use Fy, that is yield stress. So at the time of yield stress, so we are using the yield stress. We not reach to the maximum point, or you can say ultimate stress. So at that time, partial factor of safety is also less, 1.10. So sometimes it is called gamma MO, and this is gamma MB, gamma M suffix B. Okay, these are given on page number 30, page number 30, IS 800 2007. So next we will discuss. So next, so इसको drag कर लेते नीचे. So just second. So we will drag again. Next you can see. So okay. So again there was dV written. D was the diameter. In that T, that is T was remaining. Bearing में TU था. T is thickness of. This is very important. During the question, I will discuss more about this. Thickness of thinner plate. Thickness of thinner main plate. Thickness of thinner main plate. Okay, that means in bracket again I'm writing few points. Thinner main plate. Because why we are taking? Reason is because bolt in thinner main plate will go है out. Just second. Will go out of shape. So for better understanding, I will take the example. We will draw one diagram here for better understanding. Now let us say this is your one plate here. Okay, and this is another plate. Let us say this is somewhat bigger. जो नीचे किया है इसका thickness T1 and upper is T2. So T2 is less, T1 is more. So if I insert bolt inside this, so what happened? So bolt, it is written, bolt will go out of shape in a thinner plates, these plates. Okay, that's why we are taking a small thickness. But let us say this T1, so we will consider whichever is failing first. So if the thickness, let us say 7, and the thickness of is 10. So obviously we will consider the 7 because T2 plate will fail first because its thickness is less. But let us consider another example. Let us say 2 plates are there like this, and one more plate is there again. It is just like a double cover board joints, and below that one more plate is there. And we had provided a bolt like this. So this thickness is 6, this is 10, and this is let us say 4. So what thickness you will use? So take a sum first. So let us say this is 3. Let us say 3 for understanding. So T is equal to, if you take the sum of these two plate, 6 plus 3 is 9, and T is equal to 1 main plate thickness. This main, you can say main plate. So main plate T main, you can say it is given 10. So whatever after addition is a less, you will consider this. Less is 9. So you are going to consider thickness as a 9. So you are going to consider thickness 9. But if let us consider for one more example, this plate is there, one more plate is there like this. Okay, and another one more plate is there above it, let us say. So it has thickness 5, it has 3. If you add both the thickness, so T, if you add both 3 plus 3, that is equal to 6. But individual plate thickness T is equal to 5, which is less. So here you will use thickness equal to 5. So in the numerical, again I will explain more in detail. Okay, so next bearing capacity was there. Next we are discussing D, T and FB. Next remaining is FB. So next we will discuss FB. So what is this FB? Just now see. So you can mute yourself if during the doubts you can unmute yourself. Okay. So now FB was, yes, permissible bearing capacity. Okay. So this value is given 2.5 into KB. This KB 2.5 into KB into FU divided by 1.25. So this value is in LSM. When you are using LSM, so you are using this formula for FB. Okay, and KB generally we are assuming 1. KB is 1. But if you see for this KB, on page number 75 everything is given, but whenever I will come in this topic, I will discuss in detail whenever I design bolt. Okay, so I will come to that points. Okay, also, so whenever I will bolt design, then I will come to that value also. So it is given on page number 75. This KB generally depend upon what edge distance and pitch distance. It generally depend upon edge distance and pitch distance. So if the, let us say this FB is equal to, that is 1.2 into Fy, 1.2 into Fy, when we are using what? Working stress method. When we are using what? Working stress method. So what is this? Okay, let us say, so bearing capacity was F of P of B. Just second.
सर इंटू 100 भी बता रहा है वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड में.
यस सी, कि जब वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड में डायरेक्ट वैल्यू देते, परमिसिबल स्ट्रेस की आपको वैल्यू दी रहती है डायरेक्ट, इतना यूज करो, ठीक है ना. हमारे सिलेबस में क्या है, लिमिट स्टेट मेथड के साथ डील करना है, बट जनरली यू विल सी अगर वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड दिया रहता तो आपको सीधा वैल्यू दी रहती परमिसिबल स्ट्रेस कितना यूज करने. ओके, सो वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड वाज अनइकोनॉमिकल, दैट्स व्हाई वी शिफ्ट फ्रॉम वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड टू लिमिट स्टेट मेथड. ओके, इज इट क्लियर? Yes, please let me know. Yes.
सर अनइकोनॉमिकल होगा सर.
Yes, please. पूछिए.
अनइकोनॉमिकल क्यों होगा सर वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड?
अब देखो, सपोज आपका अनइकोनॉमिकल क्यों हो गया, मान लो, ठीक है, ये आपका स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन डायग्राम है, ठीक है, ठीक है. अगर मैं एफ आई लेता हूं, एफ आई कितना स्ट्रेस है मान लो, जो भी एक्स वैल्यू, बट इफ आई यूज एफ यू, वर्किंग स्ट्रेस में हम ऑलमोस्ट एफ आई लेते. वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड इज बेस्ड ऑन द परमिसिबल स्ट्रेस विद इन, यहां तक ही लेते, इससे भी कम लेता. वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड यील्ड से भी कम लेते, लेकिन अल्टीमेट में हम क्या ले रहे हैं, यहां तक वैल्यू ले रहे हैं. ओके, यानी कि हम मटेरियल को यहां तक टूटने दे रहे हैं, यानी कि मटेरियल को हम फुल्ली यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं, किसमें? लिमिट स्टेट मेथड में. लेकिन वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड में तो हम मटेरियल को इधर तक ले रहे हैं, ठीक है ना. स्ट्रेस हम बोल रहे कि मटेरियल इतना स्ट्रेस झेल ही नहीं पाएगा. सो ऑब्वियसली सी बात है, वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड क्या है, अनइकोनॉमिकल है, क्योंकि हमारा मटेरियल देखो, सपोज मैं सिग्मा 100 ले रहा हूँ स्ट्रेस, लेकिन मेरा मटेरियल कैपेबल है 400 लेने तक, और मैं उसको बोल रहा हूँ 100 ही ले पाएगा. सो ऑब्वियसली इट इज अनइकोनॉमिकल, ठीक है. इज इट क्लियर?
यस सर.
So next, this PB formula was D into T into F of B. Actually, if you see the cross section of board, okay, so this will be cross section of board, okay, like this. So I think I will show here. So this is what thickness, and this is actually from, you can say, diameter. So you will see actually PB is what? Load only. So what is load? Force equal to what? Or you can say just stress equal to what? Force by area. So I want force only. P means what? Force only. P is equal to what? Stress into area. You can see. So let us say P of, let us say I am calculating P of bearing. P of B. Stress is what? FB. We are using stress FB. What is the area? Area this D into T. So D into T. How to generate formula? Even you can see here. So FB into D into T. So we had discussed everything. What is F? What is FB? What is D? What is T? So इतना सबको क्लियर है या कुछ डाउट है तो पूछिए. Now see. So next is we are discussing next. Okay, सभी लोग यहाँ पे देखेंगे. So next is double case 2. So just take a pen. Case 2. Case 2 is if bolts, now you have to tell me if bolts is in double shear. If bolt is in double shear. So bolt double shear कहां पे रहता था? Bolt was in double shear. कौन से जॉइंट में रहता था बताइए? Yes, previously we had discussed किस जॉइंट में रहता है, बताओ जल्दी.
सर डबल बट जॉइंट.
Double cover butt joint में. Okay, right. So first we will write a point here is, okay, shearing capacity. That is shearing capacity is P suffix S. So the formula is 2 times, because double shear is here, pi by 4 into D square into F of S. So you know F of S already we had written in the previous page. So it was, yes, anyone fast बताइए, it was fu divided by √3 into 1.25. जब भी आप fu यूज करोगे, whenever you are using fu, you are going to use 1.25. So this is for the, okay, when the bolt is in double shear. So you can say, I will draw the diagram. Let us say this is one plate and this is another plate. You can say two plates are there. So for that, again, I will use one. So if you use the cover plate like this is a one cover plate and this is another cover plate. Okay. And if you put the board like this board you are putting, so here the board will be in double shear. एक यहाँ पे shearing होगा और एक यहाँ पे shearing. So it is subjected to double shear. So next is, so B point is bearing capacity of bolt. So already we have written bearing capacity. So only the formula will be D into T into F of B. दो नहीं करना यहाँ पे, don't write 2. D into T into F of B. So D into T into F of B. So this dt F of B, you know, F of B, it was written 2.5 into KB. KB has to be assumed as a 1 into, for simplicity, into, it was FU divided by 1.25. 1.25. Okay. So this meeting will end in 5 minutes. Then again we will start. Okay. So no problem. So okay. So this bearing capacity of the bolts D into T into F of B. So F of B is 2.5 KB. KB value has taken 1. Fu upon 1.25. So you can see again the list of this shearing and bearing. List of this is RB. R suffix B. What is this R suffix B? That is rivet value. It may be rivet value or you can say bolt value. Rivet value or bolt value. So very, very important. So next point we will discuss. Okay. So very, very important. Next point. So next point is number of bolt required. Make a start. So let us say some two plates are there. If you want to calculate, let us say this is one plate. This is another plate is there. And now the load of some amount P is applied. Okay. And you want to connect this plate with the help of cover plates. It may be single or maybe double, like this. Okay. These are the plate connected. Okay. बीच में थोड़ा gap है. So P load is there. So number of bolt, how you can calculate number of bolts? So next we are writing number of bolts required at a joint. Number of bolt required at a joint. So the formula is N, number of bolt, that is total, let us say total force at the joint. But this force should be what? In bracket I am writing ultimate force, ultimate load. So ultimate load. So what is ultimate load? I will discuss. One load is working load, one is ultimate. So we will discuss. Total force at the joint, that is ultimate load, divided by bolt value. So it is bolt value, or you can say it is rivet value. Bolt value or rivet value. So total force at the joint, that is ultimate load, divided by bolt value or rivet value. So we'll go down. Bolt value or rivet value. So this formula can be written as N is equal to, that is force by rivet value divided by represented by R suffix B. So number of bolt you can calculate by this formula. So this is very, 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 very important formula. So I'm making a start to it. So now we will discuss what is ultimate load and what is, let us say if I give working load is equal to working load, let us say I'm saying 100 kilonewton. So these are the load, okay, but in what you can say in some situation where load may exceed then working load. So we are saying that is ultimate load, and we are multiplying by factor of safety, that is FOS, factor of safety into working load. So factor of safety generally it is taken 1.5 into working load. So you will get the ultimate load. So design is done for the ultimate load. अगर फ्यूचर में लोड बढ़े भी तो आपका स्ट्रक्चर फेल ना हो, इसलिए हम डिजाइन क्या करते हैं, अल्टीमेट लोड के लिए हम डिजाइन करते. सो वी डिजाइन फॉर द अल्टीमेट लोड. सो इन फ्यूचर, ओके, इफ द लोड may exceed, so that your structure will be safeguard from that excessive load. So that's why we design for the ultimate load. So समझ आया इतना सभी, एक बार बताइए.
Yes, sir.
So yes, so we had discussed sharing value and bearing value. Now अब हम यहाँ पे डिस्कस करेंगे, ठीक है. Next we will discuss, okay, efficiency of joints. So sometime in the exam directly they ask what is efficiency. So next point is efficiency of joints. Efficiency of joint. Efficiency of joints. So simple formula is there, efficiency of joints or efficiency of joint. First A is for entire plate. I'm discussing for entire plate. Entire plates. For entire plate you can say efficiency is denoted by letter eta, that is equal to least value of, that is I'm writing PS shearing, PB bearing or PB tearing. What is the tearing? I will explain in the numerical itself. So least value of PS, PB, PT, that is shearing, bearing, tearing, divided by strength of solid plates. So we will discuss this in numerical. For entire plate, efficiency is equal to least value you have to use shearing, bearing, tearing divided by strength of solid plates. So this is for entire plates. For gauge length, so for gauge length it will be efficiency equal to, that is eta equal to same least value of bearing, shearing, tearing divided by strength of solid plate for gauge length. So we will discuss this in numerical, so don't worry, okay. And this entire plate efficiency and for gauge length, this A and B can be different. That is entire plate efficiency and gauge length efficiency can be different for the same connection. So in note you can write, note, this is important. For a given joint, the above two, just इसको ड्रैग करते नीचे, given joint, about two efficiencies, efficiency can be different. Now you can see for the given joint, the above two efficiency can be different. So you can just write it, so that we will take one numerical here. So just write it. Now here we'll start with the numerical. So you can write the numerical with me. So सभी लोगों के पास कैलकुलेटर होना चाहिए. So calculation, चलिए क्वेश्चन लेते हैं. Yes, we'll take the question. So write the question. Question is a 12 mm thick plate is connected to 2-8 mm plates on either side, as shown in figure. as shown in figure. Through 16 mm diameter bolts, 16 mm diameter bolts, if Fu ultimate strength of bolt material is 400 megapascal, partial safety factor is mentioned. Sometime partial safety factor 1.25. Okay. Now bolt values. So what is bolt value? Question. What is bolt value? What is bolt value? Or sometimes they may ask rivet value. Bolt value or rivet value. So we will take questions and see. Figure is given. Let us say this is plate is given. So we will draw with another color. So this is one plate. This is one plate. Okay. Thickness of this plate is given 12 mm. So even though sometimes thickness is not, or sometimes figure is not given, so you have to read and draw the figure. A 12 mm thick plate. So we draw the 12 mm thick plate is connected to two 8 mm plates on either sides. So two plates are connected. Let us take another color for better understanding. So let us say this is one plate. Okay. So this is one plate. So this is another plate here. This is another plate. This is another plate. So it is connected by the bolt. You can show another cut. This is connected by bolt. Let us say this is bolt. So some dark you can show. This is bolt. Now let us say the load is applied here is, let us call this P load is there, P load. Okay. So P may be, here the value is not given, only just say P load. So just change the color. Now you can say whatever the load P is there. Okay. If I try to pull this plate by P amount, so half is taken by this plate, that is P by 2 is taken by this plate. Again half is taken by this plate, P by 2. So that's why as the load, if you say summation f of x, you will write summation f of x, you can say f of x equal to 0. So you can say this force is going this side, this force is going this side. So you can say P positive minus P by 2 and minus P by 2. So it is 0. Individual plate should be in equilibrium. So it is in equilibrium x direction. So the thickness of this is given, two plate is given. In the question it is mentioned. So it is mentioned 8 mm thick. This is 8 mm thick. This is 8 mm thick. 8 mm thick. So all dimensions are in mm. So this is a diagram. Sometimes diagram is not given. And this bolt is given. This is bolt. This is bolt. Okay. This is bolt. Okay. This is a bolt. And 16 mm diameter. So dia is given. D of this bolt is 16 mm. Okay. Calculation मेरे को बताते जाना आप chat में या you can directly say. So we'll start. This is a diagram. Hope the diagram is clear to you. From sometimes the diagram is not mentioned. Sometimes they may give the diagram also. So see here. So we'll start. So solution you can start. So anyone let me know. It is subjected to single shear or double shear. Anyone? Yes. Let me know.
Double shear.
Absolutely right. Here you can say one shear is here. One shear is here. Absolutely right. That's why previously we discussed the theory. So we will calculate, okay, shearing capacity of bolt. First we will calculate shearing capacity of bolts. Shearing capacity of bolts. So this is called
इसको पहले से करेंगे क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमको Fu की वैल्यू दी है.
हाँ Fe की वैल्यू दी है, Fu की वैल्यू दी है, Fe नहीं Fu दी है.
तो इस पहले से हम करेंगे ना सर.
हाँ एक बार सॉल्व कर लेते, कुछ डाउट रहा तो फिर आप पूछो, एक बार मैं सॉल्व कर लेता हूँ, प्लीज सी हियर। सो डाउट रहा तो फिर पूछो। शेयरिंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ बोर्ड, दैट इज PS. So PS formula is pi by 4, we already discussed, into D square into FS. Okay, so as it is subjected to double share, you can say due to double share, I'm saying here double share, so we will write 2 star, you can make here. Why I'm writing 2? Double share, 2 into pi by 4 into D square, that is diameter. So diameter is given here 16 square, diameter is given 16 square, into what is FS? FS was FU divided by root 3 into 1.25. Okay, so this 1.25 in the question, it is mentioned already, that is partial factor of safety 1.25. So we are using FU here. This FU value in the question, it is mentioned 400. So anyone after calculation? So this value, yes, any official student, let me know. Sharing capacity of board, anyone got the answer?
84.75 होगा सर FS.
Yes, answer is answer. This answer, complete answer. This complete answer, I'm asking this complete. So कर लो कैलकुलेशन, कैलकुलेटर से बताओ कितना आ रहा है. So if I'm not wrong, it is coming to be 74 point, check it, 74.29 or 24 kilonewton.
Yes, 74.25 kilonewtons.
74.25.
25 kilonewton.
Just
Yes.
erase it. 25. 25 into 10 to power 3 is there. That is Newton. So if you divide by 1000, so it will be in kilonewton. That is 74.25 kilonewton. So next we will go to down.
Sir, but FQ तो मेगापास्कल में है.
Yes, C ऑफिसर, C है. C जिनको यूनिट कन्वर्जन है यहाँ पे देख लो, मैं बता देता हूँ, एक बार सुन लो, सभी लोगों को बहुत ये रहता है, यूनिट कन्वर्जन सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. ये सिग्मा, ये क्या फोर्स है, यहाँ पे पहले सुन लीजिए प्लीज. सो फोर्स PS इज फोर्स, स्ट्रेस इनटू क्या क्या हमने यहाँ पे, स्ट्रेस, एरिया इनटू स्ट्रेस, क्या एरिया इनटू स्ट्रेस, एरिया का यूनिट क्या है mm स्क्वायर, स्ट्रेस जिसको आप MPa बोलते क्या है, न्यूटन पर mm स्क्वायर, mm स्क्वायर उड़ गया, बचा क्या न्यूटन, यहाँ पे न्यूटन आया था, 1000 से डिवाइड किया तो क्या आ जाएगा, किलो न्यूटन हो जाएगा. ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट आगे बढ़ते हैं. सो शेयरिंग कैपेसिटी निकाल दिया, पहला पॉइंट मान लो इसको, शेयरिंग कैपेसिटी फर्स्ट. सो दूसरा वी विल कैलकुलेट, सेकंड इज बेयरिंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ बोल्ट, bearing capacity of board. So formula was D into T into F of B. So D as it is, पहले से लिख लो, D as it is. So F of B you can write 2.5 into KB, 2.5 into KB into yes FU divided by 1.25. So we are assuming KB directly 1 here. So if I try to put the value, so very important. Now first we will decide T just in the figure. Now see here, any officer let me know, we had discussed theory, tell me T, what will be the T? Yes,
8 sir.
T8.
12 सर, 12 होगा सर. सर T1 plus T2 नहीं करेंगे, 8 plus 8 16.
मैंने कंसेप्ट ऑलरेडी बताया है, आपको अप्लाई करना है, जो भी बोल रहे हैं. देखो जिन्होंने 8 बोला है इट इज एब्सोल्युटली रॉन्ग,
12 है सर.
जिन्होंने 12 बोला एब्सोल्युटली राइट. नाउ सी आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, सम करो, T इज इक्वल टू सम करो, 8 plus 8 कितना रहा, सो इट इज 16. Why we are doing sum? Because the force direction in this direction, because both the plates are plate T1. If you say this thickness is T1, let us say this thickness is T2, so both the plates are taking load, but the load is acting in same direction. That's why I'm doing sum. T is equal to 8 plus 8 16. If I do T is equal to, you can say individual plate, main plate is 12, so whatever the less is there you have to use. So less is 12, so you have to use 12. So hope you got it already, I told in the theory also. So चलिए नीचे इसको ड्रैग करता हूं, तो T की वैल्यू में ड्रैग, चलिए नीचे आ जाओ. सो यहाँ पे देखिए T, वी आर यूजिंग T इज इक्वल टू, यस यहाँ पे देखो So you can say D we are using diameter was 16, T we are using 12 into 2.5, KB is 1, FU is given in question 400 divided by it is 1.25. So after calculation, yes, tell me after calculation कितना आया? Anyone let me know?
153.6.
153.6, okay. 153.6 into 10 to power 3 will be there. It is Newton. So if you divide by 1000, so it will be 153.6 kilonewton. So can you tell me bolt value? Then bolt value is equal to bolt value or
74.25.
rivet value. Yes, absolutely. We have discussed theory. Bolt value or rivet value will be list of. That is list of, that is you can say in bracket I am writing list of PB, that is PB bearing and PS shearing. So list here it is coming PS. So PS कितना आ रहा है? So we will see. इसको drag कर लो ऊपर की साइड में. So it is coming 74.25. यहाँ पे देखो 74.25. So नीचे लिख दो 74.25. So ऐसे 2-3 मार्क का क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, ऐसे ही 3-4 मार्क का भी आ सकता है. यूनिवर्सिटी का एग्जाम रहा तो आता है 3 मार्क का, 4 मार्क का. गेट, एमपीएससी, यूपीएससी मेरा तो 1-2 मार्क का आ जाता है. इट इज 74 पॉइंट, लिख दो यहाँ पे 74 पॉइंट. यस ऑफिसर, 74 पॉइंट कितना है?
25.
किलो न्यूटन. सो इफ दे आस्क, इफ द लोड P is mentioned, if I'm saying below that, so again drag करके नीचे लिख रहा हूँ.
PV होगा ना, PV equal to 74.25.
yes PS, that is yes, you are right, you are absolutely right. RV होगा ये, क्योंकि RV क्या था? रिवेट वैल्यू वाज लिस्ट ऑफ PS एंड PB. तो यहाँ पे रिवेट वैल्यू अब किसके बराबर आ गई? PS के बराबर आ गई. दैट इज इक्वल टू 74.25 के बराबर किलो न्यूटन. So if someone says number of bolt required, if let us say I'm saying for your better understanding, if P is equal to, if in question P is equal to 100 kilonewton, 100 kilonewton working load, 100 kilonewton working load. So what will be the number of bolt required? Number of bolts required. So number of bolts required. Now tell me the
100 into 1.5 upon 74.25.
Absolutely right. 100 and yes, absolutely right. You are
3
right.
होगा मैम, 3 होगा सर.
3 ठीक है, लिख लेते. यस, यू आर राइट. सब आपको सब कुछ समझ रहा है. गुड, अच्छी बात है. नंबर सो नंबर, यस, पेन ले लेते. पेन चलिए. सो नंबर ऑफ bolts is equal to ultimate load divided by RB, that is rivet value or bolt value. Ultimate load is 100 into 1.5 we will do, because working load into factor of safety, divided by rivet value is 74.25. So कितना आ रहा है?
2.02 आ रहा है.
2.02 आ रहा है सर.
मैं करता हूँ, एक मिनट है, कितना आ रहा है?
2.02 तो 3 हो जाएगा सर.
यस सही है. 1.25 डिवाइड बाय 74.25, 2.02 आ रहा है. यस. So 02 you cannot provide round off, you can say 3 numbers. Okay, directly you will put the 3 numbers. So is it clear to all? Yes, any doubt?
सर
Now students, next we are discussing specification for the pitch of bolt. Next heading you can write with me. These are the code recommendations. Specification for pitch of bolts, or sometimes it is called rivet also. rivets. Okay, now you can write the heading with me. Okay, or you write heading. So we'll start. Now see. Okay, next. So first is minimum pitch. Minimum pitch. So already we discussed this minimum pitch is 2.5 into nominal diameter of bolt. Nominal diameter of bolt. Nominal diameter of bolt. So you can say this is a bolt for understanding. Okay, this is bolt. Okay, so in the below direction you can say below, some like this zigzag is there in bolt, you can see. So this above portion, this portion is called what? Nominal diameter. This nominal diameter. Nominal diameter. And this below portion is called shank diameter. Shank diameter. Okay. Now this is bolt, you can say. So for understanding, so minimum pitch we provide 2.5 into nominal diameter of bolts. This is nominal diameter. So next we will see. Already we discussed this previously also. So second point, it is given on page number 73. 73 IS 800 2007. पेज नंबर 73 पे देख लो, पहले लास्ट में. So minimum edge and end distance. Edge and already discussed. Edge and end distance. Edge and end distance. So this value is 1.5 into D naught. That is diameter of bolt hole. Bolt hole diameter. For machine, this is for machine cut. Machine cut. And now that next is 1.7 into D naught for hand cut. This is for hand cut. So we already discussed this. So we will go ahead. Okay, for next page. This already discussed. So why we are providing and some minimum distance has to be specified by the code. Okay, so already we discussed the failure to prevent the failures. So generally to prevent shear, splitting and bearing. So to avoid this failure, to prevent shear, splitting and bearing failure of plates, minimum pitch and minimum end distance, this E is called and P is called pitch, are provided. So in order to avoid the, yes, you can say shear failure, splitting failure, bearing failure. Okay, already हमने ये डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. स्प्लिटिंग फेलियर क्या होता है, बेयरिंग फेलियर क्या होता है, ठीक है, प्रीवियस वीडियो में.
Sir, what?
Yes.
Can you please repeat the last line? Minimum pitch.
Yes. To prevent failure, minimum edge and pitch are provided. We are saying minimum edge and minimum pitch has to be provided to avoid the failures. This minimum pitch is written by or denoted by letter P, and end or edge distance is denoted by letter E. Okay, so हम जनरली फेलियर नहीं होना चाहिए, इसलिए हम क्या करते हैं, मिनिमम एज और एंड डिस्टेंस प्रोवाइड करते हैं. So we will go to the next page. So
We are writing, sir.
Okay, you are writing. So I will come to this page. Yes, please write. Is it done? Yes, please let me know. Is it done?
No, sir.
Yes, please write. The next देखिए यहाँ पे जो next point है, very star points. So देखो यहाँ पे, अब हम स्पेसिफिकेशन की बात ही कर रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पे देखो मैक्सिमम नेक्स्ट मिनिमम तो हमने बात कर लिया, मैक्सिमम एंड maximum and edge distance, maximum and edge distance, so how much maximum we can provide? This is 12 t epsilon. T is a thickness, so where epsilon, you can say where this epsilon is equal to under root 250 by fy, this epsilon value. Okay, epsilon is, and if let us say if fy is equal to 250 MPa megapascal, or you can say Newton per mm square, maximum and edge distance, maximum and edge distance, you can see. Now please see, if fy is 250, if I say fy is 250, so epsilon will be 1, this epsilon will be 1, so you can say 12t epsilon, I'm putting 1, so this value will be 12t, and t is the thickness of, where t is thickness of thinner plate, so I will draw the diagram, okay, for your understanding. Okay, now let us see. Okay, so see, so again this will meeting will end in 5 minutes, again we will start, no problem. So see this, let us say this is our plate, let us call this is our plate, understand. So some, let us say some boards are provided like this. Okay. Now what is end distance? And now this is end distance, this is called what? End distance. So this, let us say this value should not be greater than 12t, यानी कि मैक्सिमम इतना डाल सकते, ये बोल्ट आप छोड़ के यहाँ तक कितना अंदर डाल दोगे यहाँ से, और कितना अंदर प्रेस कर सकते, फ्रॉम दिस एज you can put at 12t, not more than that. 12t is the max you can provide. So why you are providing at 12t? If you provide at this, let us say at exact corner, okay, we are providing this much to prevent failure, to prevent separation, or you can say failure or separation. Best word is separation. Prevent separation of plate. Now let us say if two plate is there and you provide somewhere here this plate, okay, from this side you are providing here. So what happened? Two plate is there. If someone put, okay, screwdriver inside it and he can unfold the plates, that is separation may happen. So to prevent the separation, maximum distance you can provide only 12t, not more than 12t. Okay. So this was for the prevention of the separation of plate. So maximum edge distance can be provided 12t, or sometimes they may change the fy. If they change fy to 40, 200, so the distance will change. Only this epsilon will be 1 when fy is 250. Remember, actually the formula is 12t epsilon. So next point we will discuss. Next point, that is yes, please.
Separation of plate not understood clearly.
Okay, yes, let us say. Okay, now see, अभी मैं यहाँ पे आपको वीडियो ऑन करता हूँ मेरा और फिर समझाता हूँ. So see here. Okay, just second, कहाँ पे है वीडियो? Now I'm visible. Now see here. See, two plate is there like this. Okay, I will show you. Now see this calculator and this is point. Okay, like this. Okay, two plate is there. So if I put the bolt here, you can see at here, at corner, so no separation. But if I provide a center, so someone will put a screw inside and can separate it like this. So hope it is clear to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. By image you can understand it properly, no problem. So next we are discussing, okay, 4 point. Okay, मैं वीडियो बंद करके रखता हूँ so that आपको आवाज क्लियर आएगा. So चलिए, next is maximum, just pen, maximum pitch of bolts, maximum pitch of bolts or rivet, maximum pitch of bolts or rivet or welds or welds in compression zone की बात कर रहे हैं, in compression zone. So this value is compression zone, this value is 12T or 200, 12T or 200, whichever is less. Now let us say whichever is less. So I will draw the diagram. Okay, so you can see. Okay. Now you can say this is a plate. This is a plate, one plate. And this is another plate. This is another plate. Okay. So here the compressive load we are providing. This is P, that is compression load P. And this is compression load P. Okay. Compressive load P we are applying. So here the bolt is there. Here the bolt is there. So distance between these two is, you can maximum distance you can provide, this is not more than 12T. 12T or 200, whichever is less. Okay. Whichever is less. So this much value you can provide. So why this value is provided? What is the reason behind it? So 12T or 200, whichever less is provided. Okay, if I provide more value, suppose if I provide by red color, I show here. If I provide one bolt here and if I provide one bolt here, so some will put screw. Now students, so we will discuss again. हम ये डिस्कस करते हैं मैक्सिमम पिच ऑफ बोल्ट्स और रिवेट और वेल्ड इन कंप्रेशन जोन में. हम बात कर रहे हैं कंप्रेशन जोन की. सो कलर ले लेते हैं. सो वी आर डिस्कसिंग इन कंप्रेशन जोन. सो मैक्सिमम जो वैल्यू रहती है 12T और इट इज 12T और 200, whichever is less. So you can see see you can say this plate is in compression zone. So the maximum distance we can provide, that is not more than 12T or 1200, whichever small value you have to consider. So let us say if I provide more value, let us say this much more value I provide, so someone will put a screw inside it and will lift it. Okay, so then there will be a, what you can say, if then the separation will be there. So to avoid the separation generally, okay, so you can say if the more value is there, so we can avoid the separation like this. So like this we can avoid the separation. If the more distance is there, the separation will be high. So like this, and someone will put the screw inside it. Okay, so to prevent, so I'm writing to prevent separation, of plates, between bolts and to prevent buckling को भी prevent and to prevent buckling. Okay, that's why we are not using more than 12T or 200, whichever is less. So this is for the compression zone. So next we will discuss for next point. So next is star point I'm writing. Just again थोड़ा इसको try
थोड़ा ऊपर जाना सर.
Okay, ठीक है, लिखना है. Yes, I will give you time, don't worry. So I will give you time, don't worry. I will give you time. Third explain करते हैं, फिर I will give you time. So next point is maximum pitch of bolts, or weld in, अगर बोल्ट रहा या वेल्ड रहा दोनों चलेगा, बोल्ट या वेल्ड, in tension zone.
रिवेट नहीं होगा सर.
Yes,
तो जैसे पिछले केस में बोल्ट, रिवेट और वेल्ड तीनों था, इसमें रिवेट नहीं है.
हाँ, बोल्ट या रिवेट दो भी आप बोल सकते हैं. बोल्ट रिवेट यू कैन से. मैंने क्या बोला, मैक्सिमम पिच ऑफ बोल्ट्स और रिवेट. यस, रिवेट भी लिख दो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. रिवेट और वेल्ड इन टेंशन जोन is equal to 16T or 200, whichever is less. So I'm trying to draw the diagram. So let us say this is one plate. and then there is another plate like this. So let us say this is another plate. Another plate is here. Now it is in tension zone. So load bahar ki taraf hai P. This is in tension zone P. So if I put the bolt, let us say here, I'm putting the bolt. This is a bolt. So this is one bolt and this is another bolt. So the distance between these two bolts should not be more than, let us say, should not be more than 16T or 200, whichever is less. Whichever is less. Whichever is less. Okay, if let us say someone is providing more value, okay, then there will be a separation. Like this separation may be there. Separation will be there. Like this separation may be there. So more value. Okay, the idea is why we are not providing more than 16T or 200 to prevent separation of the plate between two bolts. So already same reason you have tried to prevent the, okay, here I had written to prevent the separation of the plate between bolts. So even I can write to prevent separation of plates
सर बकलिंग नहीं हुआ इसमें
between, हो सकता है बकलिंग भी, बस इतना है बकलिंग, बस मैंने इतना ही बोल दिया, क्यों जस्ट जर्नल आइडिया रहना चाहिए, क्यों कर रहे, तो बकलिंग भी हो सकता है to prevent the separation of plate between two bolts. Yes, okay. So next, so we are going to the next. Okay, is it written or should I give you time?
Wait, sir. बहुत fast जा रहे हैं, sir.
Okay, I will wait. Don't worry. Now next we will discuss. Okay, if the zigzag is there, so अगर zigzag रहेगा तो कैसे हम यहाँ पे provide कर सकते हैं? Now see, let us say one plate is there. I will draw. I will take color pen. So this is one plate is there. Let us say it is continue plate. Okay, you can say like this plate is there. Now understand it carefully. So one bolt is there. Okay, one bolt is there. Another bolt is there. So just try to draw the line like this. Now please you can draw with me if possible. Now see. Now you tell me this distance is called, yes, you tell me. It is called, load is applied like this. So this distance is called gauge.
Gauge length.
Distance. Okay, gauge distance. And generally this should not be more than 75 mm. Okay. Now what do you mean by staggered? Okay, this is called what? This pitch is called what? See, this is staggered pitch. This is pitch. But it is called what? Staggered pitch. Pitch is but staggered pitch. This is staggered, okay? So staggered pitch, okay? This is staggered. So next we will discuss. So gauge distance, you know, this is the distance between two boards perpendicular direction of the load, and pitch is nothing but distance between two boards, but you can say what, measure parallel to the direction of loads. So you can say if bolts are staggered, so I'm writing few point here. If bolts are staggered, if bolts are staggered, that is, what do you mean by that? That is parallel to the direction of load, parallel to the direction of the force, comma, two consecutive bolts are not in the same line, So this is the meaning of the that is parallel to the direction of the force. Two consecutive bolts are not in the same line. Now you can see वन बोल्ट इज देयर बट अनदर बोल्ट इज नॉट देयर, अगर यहाँ पे बोल्ट नहीं है, ये कट मारा मैंने, अगेन यू कैन सी अगेन कंटिन्यूसली इफ यू टॉक हियर देयर इज नो बोल्ट, दैट इज कॉल्ड स्टैगर्ड. सो इसको मैं इरेज कर देता हूँ, आई विल इरेज इट. यस, अगेन आई विल इरेज इट. सो दिस, इसको सही कर देते. इज द मीनिंग ऑफ स्टैगर्ड. So next, so and G not greater than and
कोई restriction नहीं है क्या?
yes,
जैसे गेज का 70 से ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए, पिच का कोई restriction नहीं है.
नहीं पिच का कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है, यहाँ पे मेंशन करो पिच का रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं. एट G not greater than G not greater than 75 mm. ओके, सो G 75 mm से ज्यादा नहीं चाहिए यहाँ पे. अब यहाँ पे जो भी वैल्यू हमने कंप्रेशन और टेंशन में लिया, सपोज अभी ये वाला किस में है, यू टेल मी ये किस में दिखाया, अंदर की तरफ लोड दिखा रहे, यू आर वी आर शोइंग लोड इनसाइड, दिस इज P, सो इट इज इन कंप्रेशन जोन. सो इफ वी शो लोड आउटसाइड इट इज इन टेंशन जोन. सो नेक्स्ट वी विल गो, so we will add some value here. Now you can see we will add above values, that is for the compression zone and tension zone. Above value means what? Compression zone and tension zone value. Above value can be increased, this is a sign of increase, by 50%. Now above value can be increased by 50%. Now for I will write for compression zone. Initially value was 20 or 200. So we have to increase it by 50%. You have to increase it by 50%. And if you increase it by 50%, 12 को increase by 50%, that is 1.5 से multiply करो, it will be 18T or yes, 200 का 50% increase by 50%. How much it is? 300. Yes, is it correct? Or 300, whichever is less, whichever is less. So next is for
आज के लिए इतना ही है.
yes, थोड़ा लास्ट करते हैं फिर इतना ही करेंगे, लास्ट ये वाला for tension zone. So this tension zone initial value was 16T or 200. So again this has to be increased by 50% से increase कर दो this value. तो जैसे आप increase करोगे 50% से, तो 16 कितना हो जाएगा 50% से, so this will be 2040. Yes, or 300, whichever is less. Same statement. So hope आपको इतना समझ आया रहेगा.